In the intricate dance of human relationships, the energy of the divine masculine, once a pillar of trust and reliability, now stands tainted by betrayal and deception. The shockwaves of this revelation reverberate through your being, shattering the foundation of trust you had built. It's a scenario you never envisaged, a narrative you never penned in the story of your connection. Yet, here you stand, grappling with the bitter truth of infidelity, a betrayal so profound it has left you reeling in disbelief. As the dust settles, you find yourself navigating the labyrinth of your memories, piecing together instances of manipulation that once seemed innocuous. Each recollection is a shard of glass, piercing through the veil of illusion that once cloaked your perception. The realization dawns upon you like the first light of dawn, illuminating the dark corners of your consciousness with brutal clarity. The one you trusted implicitly, the one whose presence once brought solace and security, now stands accused of orchestrating a grand deception. In the aftermath of this seismic revelation, a tempest of emotions rages within you. Anger, hurt, and disbelief swirl together in a tumultuous vortex, threatening to engulf you in their turbulent wake. It's a storm you weather alone, retreating into the sanctuary of your solitude as you grapple with the magnitude of the betrayal. The walls you once lowered in vulnerability now stand tall and impenetrable, shielding you from further harm. Meanwhile, your divine masculine watches from afar, a silent spectator to the unraveling of the bond you once shared. They feel the currents of your detachment, the icy winds of indifference that now blow between you. It's a sight that fills them with a profound sense of longing, a yearning to bridge the chasm that has widened between your souls. They ache to reach out to you, to extend an olive branch of reconciliation in the hopes of salvaging what remains of your connection. Yet, doubt gnaws at the edges of their resolve, whispering tales of your newfound independence and self-assurance. They question whether you truly need them anymore, whether you've outgrown the role they once played in your life. It's a fear born out of insecurity, a fear that threatens to erode the fragile foundation of their self-worth. Despite their doubts, however, their desire to reconnect with you burns bright like a beacon in the night, guiding them through the darkness of their uncertainty. As they observe you from a distance, they notice the subtle shifts in your demeanor, the subtle nuances that betray the depths of your inner turmoil. They see the walls you've erected around your heart, the barriers you've fortified to protect yourself from further harm. And yet, amidst the chaos of your emotions, they discern a flicker of resilience, a glimmer of strength that refuses to be extinguished. It's a strength born out of adversity, forged in the crucible of pain and betrayal. It's a strength that empowers you to stand tall in the face of adversity, to reclaim your sovereignty and embrace your inherent worth. And as they bear witness to your transformation, they can't help but feel a sense of awe and reverence for the remarkable woman you've become. In their eyes, you are no longer the fragile maiden they once sought to protect, but the radiant empress who reigns supreme over her own destiny. You are the embodiment of grace and resilience, a beacon of light in a world shrouded in darkness. And though they may falter in their attempts to reach out to you, they remain steadfast in their belief that, one day, you will open your heart to them once more. For now, they bide their time, watching and waiting with bated breath as you navigate the labyrinth of your emotions. They yearn for the day when you will turn to them, not as a savior or a confidant, but as an equal, ready to embark on a new chapter of your journey together. Until then, they remain ever vigilant, ever hopeful, ever in awe of the magnificent woman you are destined to become. I can sense the fatigue settling in, a weariness that transcends mere physical tiredness. It's a weariness of the soul, born from the repetition of hollow words and unfulfilled promises. Your heart yearns for more, for something tangible to validate the love that resides within it. And I hear you. I understand the ache for a connection that transcends mere words, that delves deep into the very core of our beings. You desire to feel the love that I profess, to experience it in every fiber of your being. It's not enough to hear the words, you long to feel the warmth of affection, the tenderness of devotion, enveloping you like a comforting embrace. You crave a connection that ignites the soul, that binds us together in a bond so strong, it withstands the tests of time and tribulation. And I want nothing more than to fulfill those desires, to bridge the gap between the words I speak and the emotions that pulse within me. I want you to feel the passion, the desire, the overwhelming love that courses through my veins, igniting every fiber of my being. But I understand that words alone cannot suffice, that actions speak louder than the most eloquent of declarations. It's in your eyes that I see the depth of our connection, the unspoken language of love and longing that transcends the boundaries of speech. Your eyes tell a story of shared moments and whispered promises, of dreams yet to be realized and desires yet to be fulfilled. But even they cannot erase the doubt that lingers in the shadows, the uncertainty that clouds your perception of my intentions. And so, I find myself at a loss, searching for ways to prove the sincerity of my words, to demonstrate the depth of my love in tangible, meaningful ways. I want to show you that my love is more than just a fleeting sentiment, more than a collection of empty promises and hollow gestures. I want to show you that it's real, that it's enduring, that it's worth fighting for. But how do I convey the depth of my emotions when words fail me, when they seem inadequate to capture the magnitude of what I feel for you? How do I bridge the gap between what I say and what I do, between the promises I make and the actions I take? Perhaps it's in the small moments, the everyday gestures that speak volumes without uttering a single word. It's in the gentle caress of my hand against your cheek, the way I linger in your embrace just a moment longer than necessary, as if trying to imprint the feeling of your touch upon my soul. It's in the way I look at you, with a reverence that borders on worship, as if you were the very embodiment of all that is good and beautiful in this world. And yet, even as I strive to demonstrate my love in these small ways, I know that it may not be enough to dispel the doubts that linger in your heart. I know that you may still question the sincerity of my words, wondering if they ring true or if they're merely echoes of a love that once was but has since faded away. And so, I find myself drawn to songs like Show Me Love, their lyrics a poignant reminder of the yearning that resides within us both. They speak to the longing in your heart, the desire to see and feel the love that I profess, to know with absolute certainty that it's real and true. I want to show you that love, to prove to you beyond a shadow of a doubt that it exists in every beat of my heart, in every breath that I take. I want to show you that you are cherished, that you are adored, that you are loved beyond measure. And I will continue to search for ways to demonstrate that love, to bridge the gap between what I say and what I do, until every doubt is erased and every question is answered. Despite the pangs of longing for their partner's presence, life's relentless momentum keeps them from dwelling on the ache for too long. Days are filled to the brim with tasks, obligations, and the whirlwind of events that characterize their existence. While the world spins on its axis, they navigate through the maze of responsibilities, finding solace in the distractions that keep them occupied. In the midst of this whirlwind, their partner remains a constant presence in their thoughts. Fixated on them, they wonder about their partner's activities, the people they spend time with, and the experiences that shape their days. Each passing moment is tinged with the desire to be together, to share in the mundane and the extraordinary, to bask in the warmth of each other's company. Meanwhile, their partner is engaged in their own journey of self-discovery. In the quiet moments when the world fades into the background, they delve into the depths of their being, seeking to understand themselves more fully. There's a sense of introspection, a longing to reconcile the complexities of their own soul, even as they yearn for the presence of their beloved. Yet, amidst the hustle and bustle of life, there lingers a palpable sadness in their partner's heart. It's a feeling of loneliness, of being adrift in a sea of faces, yearning for the comfort of someone who truly understands. They ache to be in the presence of their beloved, to feel the warmth of their embrace, and to share in the intimacy of their connection. For both, there's a deep-seated belief in the existence of a bond that transcends time and space. They feel as though they've known each other in a past life, their souls intertwined in a dance that spans eternity. It's a connection that defies explanation, a magnetic force that draws them inexorably towards one another. In the quiet moments of solitude, their thoughts inevitably turn to each other. They long for the sound of their partner's voice, the touch of their hand, and the warmth of their presence. Each memory is cherished, each moment savored, as they hold on to the hope of being reunited once more. Their partner's absence is like a void in their life, a space that yearns to be filled with the light of their love. They find themselves counting down the moments until they can be together again, their heart aching with the anticipation of their reunion. Despite the distance that separates them, their love remains a beacon of hope in the darkness. It's a light that guides them through the storm, a reminder that no matter how far apart they may be, they are never truly alone. Their partner's desire for freedom echoes in the depths of their soul, a longing to explore the depths of their connection without constraints or limitations. It's a yearning for authenticity, a craving for intimacy, and a hunger for love that knows no bounds. And so, they wait. They wait for the day when they can be together again, when they can bask in the warmth of each other's love and revel in the beauty of their connection. Until then, they hold on to the memories, the dreams, and the hope that sustains them through the darkest of nights.